Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Today it is the penultimate episode, I guess you can say, where we are inside the moon. Now before we begin, I do want to say one thing. If your eyes are really sensitive to blurry things, be careful watching this video. The blurry issues that happen in cutscenes also happen here. I don't know any fix for this as of right now. It's just something I want you to be aware of, and it will kind of affect us walking around in here. Second, you might notice this. Yeah, see what I mean? This is my channel banner. The screenshot that's my channel banner is one I took myself with Majora's Mask 3D and the 4K texture pack for that, but it is the inside of the moon. Because while the inside of the moon is a bit of a downgrade in terms of being a dungeon from the excellent quality that Majora's Mask has had so far, it's also a perfect thematic end to the game, where all of the dungeons in Majora's Mask seem to have some sort of relation with purifying something, whether that be Woodfall purifying the swamp, Snowhead bringing spring to the mountains and warding off blizzards, Great Bay cleansing the ocean of its murky waters, or Stone Tower and cleansing souls, I guess. The inside of the moon is an almost pure, untouched land, never seen by, well, humans, other than these strange kids that are here, which if you get a close look at any of them, it looks a lot like the mask salesman as a child, but wearing the mask. As for what this actually means, I honestly couldn't begin to tell you, but they're each wearing the remains of the bosses. Now, if you want to, you can just go talk to the one wearing Majora's Mask right here in the middle and begin the final boss. However, of course we're not going to do that. We are going to talk to each of them individually. And you're going to want to get some masks ready, as we have to give away all 20 of our masks here, not including the transformation mask to progress. So let's start off with the Odolwa child, just to go in the order of the dungeons. And reading their dialogue will be very interesting. Thanks, you're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek, let's play. Alright, I'll hide. So, you'll notice I have 19 hearts. The final 4 heart pieces are going to be obtained here. One is going to be in each section, and each section is going to be themed after one of the dungeons and transformation masks. So this first one is of course for Woodfall Temple, and the Deku mask, so it's going to be your final test with this mask in particular. I really like these little sections, I think they're pretty fun. Having the Chateau Romani is very helpful for this. Strongly encourage it. And something I wanted to talk about during this video at least, and I kind of wish I had talked about it a bit more throughout the game, and that's mainly for playing this game for the first time, and something I recommend doing. This playthrough, I've been going for kind of my best run in doing the game in as little cycles as possible for 100% completion. Yet, ironically, with this game and its timer, I feel like the best way to go about playing it is to actually focus on taking it slow and taking in all the details and characters. Obviously, since I've played the game, I can just kind of go straight to those, but I feel like a lot of the magic within Majora's Mask actually comes from those slower moments and following the characters and truly getting to know them. That's just something I think is worth reinforcing and discussing as we approach the end of the game. I've made it no secret how much I love this game throughout this journey, and hopefully I've done a good job showcasing why. But we do still have the final moments at the very least, and it might come as no surprise that this is going to be one of my favorite endings to a Zelda game. In terms of the actual ending, I actually think the final boss is, it's pretty good. I like it. I enjoy the final fight against Majora for what it is. I wouldn't say it stacks up to, like, Skyward Sword, Tears of the Kingdom, or Wind Waker, for example, but it's still pretty good. You found me. Hey, I want more mask. Heh, thanks. You're nice. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend? Yeah, these kids are gonna make you question your life decisions in the fact that they will make you sit and ponder them quite literally with some surprisingly thought-provoking questions that you might not be expecting. And yeah, I'm going to make sure that the bunny hood is practically the last mask I give away. So let's find the one with goat, which I think all the questions that the kids bring up are very interesting. I think all of us at one point or another have probably wondered whether our friends really think of us as friends. I know it's a thought I've had. Mask, you have a lot. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. Okay, yeah, so he doesn't really have anything to say beforehand. Like nowadays, I feel pretty secure with my friends. I think all my friends like me, I hope. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them comments being like, nah, I hate you. But it is an interesting thought that I feel like I wonder if most people have had before. And, you know, just that self-doubt creeping in. But yeah, the one for Goat and Snowhead here is arguably the hardest one with the Goron rolling, as you have to get pretty precise to bounce off these chests. My recommendation is if you get it right, like, oh god, this is gonna be really bad. If you get it right, just don't touch the stick. But since I kind of failed there, we're going to see if I can, I don't think there's enough space. Yeah, it's pretty tough. And of course we have to get the piece of heart as well, which I always forget how to get to. If you go back and watch my long play, you'll actually notice me kind of like being a little careful on where I'm going. But see, we lined up pretty well there. Just don't touch the stick. Let the Goron roll do its thing. And once we get here is where we can go on ahead and stop. You can roll around if you want at this point. But because the end is over there. However, we are going to go after the heart piece, which is over that way. But what we can do is, surprisingly, I do believe that... Okay, so we actually do need to roll a little bit over here, but then we can use that to our advantage. So what we'll do is roll right here. Okay, nope, going off the edge there did not help. Yeah, because that would take us back to the start. Yeah, you have to be, like I said, you have to be careful here. Or is that the end? Wait. No, that is where I want to go. Okay. Yes, like I said, I always get kind of confused with this part. Oh, dang. Okay. We're gonna get it though, I promise. And I've also decided in the next video on how I'm going to actually fight the final boss. Because there's two very distinct ways to fight it. We can use the final mask reward and obliterate it, or we can fight it in a one-on-one situation. Oh, I'm being a dummy, it's over here. Alright, we'll just walk on over there and just set it up. Oh no, you can't do it over there, okay. So you do have to go from over here. Alright. We'll just do it that way. There we go. Nailed it that time. These are teleporters, by the way. If you walk into these, they'll take you back to the start. That's why you gotta be careful with the Goron rolls. But if you set yourself up just fine, all will be a-okay. And we'll get straight to the heart piece. Okay, we can, it's fine. You don't have to bounce off here. Oh, that was so close. I actually thought I failed for a second. There we go. There's heart piece number 50. And I think that we go straight to the end from here. I'm not entirely sure. I feel more confident with... I feel confident on everything but this one. Like I said, this is by far the hardest of all of the transformation mask sections, but we are at the end of it. We can give away some more mask here in a second, because we should just barely get it. There we go. All right. I need some more mask at the ready. Bremen mask and Keaton mask. Off you go. You might have noticed the Odola one, we had to give him 1 to enter and 1 to leave. This one we had to give 2 to enter and 2 to leave, and then it'll be 3 and then 4. Hey, I want more mask. More! Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? You, what makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? Oh man, really gotta be throwing all these questions at me, which, speaking of happiness, you should have hopefully seen it by now. I had realized that I never did show that you can show the mask salesman all of your masks, and he'll tell you various things about them. I'm planning to make it a 0.5 episode to put before like right after we finish Stone Tower Temple, so you might have seen it by now, hopefully, if I'm smart enough. But yeah, that is something that I did want to bring up to show the happiness, because the mask salesman has another remark about that. But I do kind of wonder if they're asking, do you make others happy, you know, or is your life bringing joy to the lives of others, or are you just kind of existing? As we enter the Zora section to use Zora Link for the final time. So, this is going to be a slight maze. If you want to get the piece of heart, any combination of 3 lefts and 1 right will take you to the end, other than the final path being right. So you have to go right 1 time within the first 3. And then to do the main path, you need to end with a right and have 2 lefts before that. So it can be left, left, right, right, left, right, or right, left, right, right, left, left, right. No matter what. I know that doesn't make sense probably as of right now, but just trust me, that's what it is. So like we want to go left here, and we're just going to keep holding left, because that is going to get us to the piece of heart. And now I also do want to point out, this is a very different section in the 3DS version. You'll have to do dolphin jumps and just go down different pathways, but there's piece of heart number 51 of 52. We are so close. And now we can go to the end. So let's go right, and then we'll do 2 lefts. So it's a very similar path to last time, but changing it up at the very end. And I do believe that this will take us to where we need to be. Yep, you'll find the kid, and we can give away our masks. So Great Fairy, Mask of Sense, and Mask of Truth. So we'll hand them over, that thing. Your happiest mask. We only have 1 more section left. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? The right thing, what is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? It's a good question, isn't it? Maybe the right thing isn't always the one that'll make everyone happy, but, you know, that's just the cost to pay sometimes. I'm sure we've all had to make a decision like that at least once in our lives. Or maybe we did what was wrong just to make someone happy. I think I can say I've done that myself too. Let's get some more mask out for the Twin Mole Child. Get over here, quit running away from me. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Mask, you have a lot. I'll play with you, so give me some mask. Here you go, have the Garo mask. This thing's creepy. I feel like I should have shown more of the Garos in Ikana, but oh well. And of course we have to bring out more mask. I don't want to give away the couple's mask is another one I like making one of the last ones just because of how much it takes to get. But yeah, I really like all these questions that the children ask you. I think that they're such an interesting way to reflect on the game and life. It's why I think Majora's Mask is such an interesting piece of art, as it really does make you question things like you might not expect from some games. Like I think a lot of us play games to just have some fun or turn our brains off sometimes. But the ones that always stick with me the most are the ones that really make me question life or truly think about things or change how I view the world, and Majora's Mask is definitely one of those games that does that for me. Let's go ahead and... I know we need the Lens of Truth in here. This is going to be just a quick combat gauntlet and a good chance to use the Great Fairy Sword one more time since we didn't get very many to use it. And is this, oh, this is a Garo. Alright. Come here, buddy. Ooh. Doing some interesting stuff here. Oh, man. Wow. He's kind of tough to dodge with just the Great Fairy Sword. But that attack opens you up to a kill. Bye-bye. Oh, you just had to get one more explosion in, huh? And we're also going to be getting the final item in here that I don't have in my item list. You could have gotten this, it's just bomb chews. I'm not gonna like sit here and pretend it's something extraordinary or anything. It might be in this chest, but it might be in the next room, because this is just a hookshot target to move us forward. Is this the Iron Knuckle? It is! Hello! We know the process with Iron Knuckles at this point. And since we have the Great Fairy Sword, we do so much damage to these things. Alright, easy peasy. Get out of here. And I'm trying to remember where the... I think you just grab the heart piece in this one. Like, I don't think that you gotta do anything special. Alright, there's the bomb chews, the final item. And we need to get them up there. I want to say you sit on this tile and just immediately drop it. You kind of have to time this a little bit. Okay, so hold it for a few seconds. Perfect. Beautiful. And then I'm going to use light arrows just because I can and I have infinite magic. I'm telling you, that Chateau Romani, like, you get so much mileage out of that thing if you buy it on your final cycle. It's actually crazy. Let's go ahead and get the bomb chews back out, because I think we need them in the next room. And there it is, piece of heart number 52, and all 20 heart containers. So with that, we are almost at 100% completion on Majora's Mask. We just have to get the final mask in the game, and we are done. I might have failed that. Yeah, I should have dropped it a little earlier. And of course, we'll be getting the final mask at the start of the next video, so... it's not very far away. After all, next time is going to be the finale. I might as well get all of my mask out. Oh, I'm still wearing the bunny hood. Alright. Here you go. Here's the couple's mask. Be interesting if they had some different dialogues for the different masks, but the Happy Mask Salesman already does that. And goodbye to the most important mask of the game, the bunny hood. Can I ask a question? Your true face, what kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask, is that your true face? And that is probably my favorite one, because I think we all have to put on some sort of mask to hide our true selves when we go out into the world most of the time. As much as we'd like to always be ourselves, the world kind of doesn't let us do that in a lot of ways. But I guess at the end of the day, what really matters is who you take the mask off for. But with that, I will end this video here, and I will see you guys next time for the final episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, where we will be confronting Majora. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.